What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
I'm Lo.
I'm Keith.
I'm Nas.
I'm Curtis.
I'm Kay.
And I'm Ty.
And I ain't got to swing my mic no more.
Y'all know the vibes already, yo. Agust D. Y'all gonna go crazy over this one.
As they should.
Nas, you ever heard this shit?
Nah.
And you haven't either?
Nah,
See, no Agust D song y'all didn't hear.
So,
I wasn't here.
I kind of played the... I just knew we would eventually get to this, so I didn't want to spoil it for myself.
This is my favorite Agust D song.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna talk much after that. We can just jump right into it.
He said that with the utmost confidence.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, this is an MV. Okay.
Let this bang a little bit. This sound real gritty, dog.
This should be sounding like trap house.
That's all I was about to
Somebody
say,
about to
yeah.
cook
Love
up
the
fire.
visuals already.
No, it sounds like if you made a horror movie for horror music for.
I see that. Why this is your favorite?
That's that shit.
Right.
Jalo beats, how well?
He reminds me a little bit of
Low
Mystical.
switch.
Like Mystical vibe. Okay.
Not another 2-minute song, yo.
Locations be crazy.
Yeah, it is.
The whole time, this shit probably not even a set. It's just a real place. It's Kensington.
Right. Right.
Wow.
Reactions.
Well, we don't have to ask Nas. It's written all over your
Oh my God.
I fuck with that. I like
You
that.
about to...
Oh, you give it the ugly face, the
Go get
stank
the towels.
face, and it was like, yeah, I fuck with that.
I need that.
Oh, you putting it on your
Nas,
playlist right
Did you
now?
have the glasses on before we
Nah,
started?
I took them all.
Oh, okay.
You said Agust D. I mean, like, I don't think this brother has a miss. I'm gonna
Nice.
keep it a stack, because after we heard Digital, I did download that album was fire.
Nice.
I like this. I don't think this
Nice.
brother has a miss. Hot damn.
How did you feel, Keith, for someone who didn't hear it?
I liked it. I thought it was good. I like his cadence. It was a little. He was like almost rapping on the offbeat a little bit, which he's known to do. He'll definitely switch it up. super gritty, and I like the line "Fame flashlight." You give it
Yeah.
to me, meaning like fame is gonna shine a light to everything that you're doing. It's definitely gonna bring you into the spotlight. Everybody's now gonna see who you are under the guidance of fame. Because it brings those eyes to you, but you don't give a shit. You give it all to me.
Okay, writer. We can't stop it though. It's fine.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah,
How you
no.
feel about it?
It reminded me a little bit of Mystical, like his voice, like the gruntiness of his voice. It's weird. It's weird. It's just no. It's not how he. You know what I mean? But it was like old, right? Like old dirty bastard, mystical, a little, exactly, a little bit, like just a little bit. But I liked it. I'm not a fan of trap, so that's not a thing for me. But
not your
that's
wheelhouse.
it's not my wheelhouse. But that's good for what you know what I mean. Like that's not a miss. Like I love the lyrics. You mean what I was reading? He was going off, and I can respect that.
You replayed it in your head, bro?
Yeah,
You got that steak face.
it's a good song.
I feel like Agust D is my alter ego.
You know,
real,
yeah.
for
Wait,
real.
wait,
Bias.
wait till we get the shadow, bro.
Like, what you say, love? What you say? What you say? Speaking to the mic, love. Nah, like for real, like between this and Dechi, he be saying a lot of stuff that I be feeling. You know what I mean? Because in my mind, I really be on that type time, like because as content creators, as actors, you do get a lot of people who don't believe in you. You do get a lot of people that just try to
More knows than misses.
listen. You do get a lot of people that try to shut you out, tell you can't or you won't. So,
Call you
and like he said, even his family, you know what I mean. So, as is related, it's completely relatable. I can relate to this and Dechi. So, alter ego Agust D.
First and foremost for me, shout out to Lex Luger.
It definitely sound like.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Lex
I
Luger.
didn't think about that.
And I'm never letting that shit die. All my producers out there who might be watching this, you know why I said that. Shout out to Lex Luger. Second of all, I was born a fucking tiger. I'm not gonna live like a fucking dog. You won me over.
Yeah. He got a line like that in Dechi too.
His whole thing. I
This is
feel
about
like
Dr. Mia.
it ain't like corny. it ain't corny angst. It's like some. Real, I'm talking real shit. And I'm not an Eminem fan like at all. I maybe like 5 songs, but he definitely gives me that kind of
okay.
That kind of energy.
yeah, that energy and everything like that, but just less killing my mom and more killing the beat kind of.
Right.
So
Now you gonna fucking respect me.
yeah, that type of shit. He had another line in the first verse too, but then I saw the tiger. I was born a tiger, won't live like a duck. Obviously, I don't think I have to explain what that means, but. Once I saw that line, everything else went blank. So,
That's good.
Agust D, you a fool for this one, baby.
So the bar made you black out.
Yeah.
He was like,
You need to hydrate after that.
Kurt,
Need some
the teacher, bar guy.
We'll try.
Bar God.
First and foremost, I definitely got to say the production on this and Dechi especially they were top notch productions. Like
I think he
love
did
the
both of
beat
them.
selection, as well as the way he would flow through it. And I like what you said about him being a little offbeat, but it kind of gave me more of that thematic tie because in Dechi we saw the black wig version and the blonde wig version. So it kind of gave me that whole like alter ego duality that he's like at war within himself in some way, and the way they carried that through here, just in the break of the second, the offbeat choices in the flow and the cadence, it kind of made me feel like it was just like that voice in your head that you can't like it's meant to be unsettling almost, and that kind of led me to the conclusion that it's more about the shadow self. I mean, I know I haven't heard anything else or
we
nothing
gonna
like
get
that, but I
there.
know there's a song called Shadow, so it feels like more of like an album theme to me. But what I'll say is, as far as those lyrics with the light and the fame and all, it almost made it feel like it was like a negative thing, like those voices that want the fame, want the glory, want these kind of things. At least on a first view, I mean, I'd have to rewatch it, but that was just kind of the vibe it was giving me. And what you said about the whole, I'd rather live like a,
I was born a tiger.
I was born a tiger, won't be like a dog. Like I thought he's had, like you said in Dechi as well, he's had such great metaphors to present those kind of dualities within himself with that aggression. It's just, I'm really, like, I'm not picking a bias or anything like that, but like Nas said, I mean, I haven't seen him miss in anything that we've done so far.
He's like,
Yo, didn't your mama ever tell you if your face gonna get stuck like that, bro?
The last point I want to make.
right.
The last point I want to make
I
was
love his face because black people.
I did some recon on his stuff.
It's like, okay.
I did some recon on his stuff, and or not on him, but just like the group and period, to kind of see where they were coming from, especially after, you know, a lot of the stuff that was said in the comments about, well, you guys don't know their background, you didn't look for their background, you know, this, that, and the third. And I saw like some dude had dissed him and RM, like they was in his face at like a performance or like a little showcase or something like that in 2013, and dude was just shitting on them the whole time, like y'all dress up, makeup, and y'all idol. What the fuck is an idol? An idol, y'all talk about makeup and dancing or make music for girls and you know shit like that. Really just shitting on them in public, like, and I'm like, damn. And I see a lot of the sentiments in the lyrics that he's saying, like, even my family didn't expect my success. I'm the toughest cookie in my family. I made it here. You an asshole. You know, I'd rather not live like you, not talk the shit that you live. Hey, man, I love it.
It kind of feels like a play on the sugar thing, too, with the sweetness.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah. No, I'm like, bro, I'm all for, you know, I'm very...
It's funny, though. Sugar is the combination of shooting guard.
Yeah.
That's where his name
All
is. He was a
the,
basketball player prior to.
All that super hyper masculine shit be fun to me sometime in music. I love, you know, especially American music. I love to see it, but sometimes seeing it over there, that's just even more fun. So
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I think we kind of. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I think we kind of brought that up. We were doing what was a mic drop? As for the reason to mic drop or the response to it, because some people, and that was exactly the example that I think I was given. The panel, and then the guy had kind of addressed him, and it was like RM and Sugar, and he's sitting at the end of the table, and he's just kind of going at him talking shit, and they just like, all right, cool. So, you know, I don't think RM really responded. I think they waited to get on wax to kind of do whatever they were going to do, but they kind of played it very humbly and gracefully. But people have that opinion about them, and people say those words because that's how they feel. Like they kind of treat them, especially from the underground, like they done sold out.
I think whether it has merit to it or not, I think, all right, the fuck, I do this and what? It's like Prince. I wear frilly shit.
Blouses.
Charlie Murphy called me blouses. I'll still bust your ass about, you know, and what? What does that take?
Right.
I think I respect it more when artists go about it that way as opposed to the PC way and be like, well, you see this is toxic stuff. This is toxic masculinity. Why do they act like this? Why do they talk like this? Man, you know, I see you in the music. I got music. Now what?
Here's what I like about what he does on screen. And even with those lyrics. It's like when you have situations like that, but you can come back with, and I think that's the thing that I think that's the thing we respect about music artists, especially in rap, is when you can come back at somebody with what you do. So like you could shit on me, but then like I'm gonna drop this. Now what? That type of energy though, his presence on camera,
Yep.
the swag that he has, I like the switch. BTS, we know what they bring to the table, but him by himself, I fuck with that way more.
So yeah, whole different monster.
Like,
Right.
but I like it because of how not everybody can do that. Not everybody can flip that switch like that.
Has no one said it yet?
What?
That beat is fire.
Yeah,
well, that's
Like
that's
the-
what
Well,
he-
that's
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I'm
that's
like
what-
this.
that's what he-
That beat
Two
is
things, too,
fire.
for everybody, like go off and stuff. I will say that he is slowly like becoming my bias wrecker. He's living the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Like, you know how you love like the K rap stuff and everything, and like
K-R&B,
the K R&B,
K-vibe,
K vibe, K rap, all that genre. He gets to be an idol and stay in this lane, but when he becomes Agust D, he gets to jump over in this lane and do all that. And then secondly, I feel like he's the member who went through like the most stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Speak on that a
We
little
got to watch a guide, obviously, to like really get y'all in the mix of what happened. When he was in the process with RM to join the group, he had got hit by a car. His family was poor, and basically he was like doing deliveries, everything to make bread, to make sure he had money for his parents. He had an injury where it was like ligaments were messed up in his arm. He was dancing for years off of a torn ligament that should have had surgery, and waited till like 2019 to get the surgery. That's how come sometimes if you watch some of the Dynamite stuff, he isn't performing because he was healing for like 6 or 7 months. So he didn't even know if he wanted to join the group, being so poor and everything, because he didn't know how things were going to work itself out and everything. And then they talked him into everything. And I'm sure they're going to explain it again in the comments. But he just has been through so much, and you can hear it in the music.
Yeah, no, I literally felt it in his soul. That's why I didn't dismiss it entirely. Like, oh, it's just some trap. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna pay attention. That shit hit me hard, and yeah, it was good. It was good. I can't even front.
That's my guy.
Just a slow clap for August.
Yeah, and if I could just touch on one thing real quick, it's not to say that they're more pop records aren't comparable to rap or anything like that in that degree. It's just more so that you get a really good opportunity to go in deep, and rap is kind of like a good avenue for that, if that makes sense. Because if you're someone who's trying to bring happiness to the world, that comes through better in a positive, but you also go through your negative emotions and feelings too, and it's just the way that they're able to channel that in their solo work is just
You find that a lot with artists, though. Those artists that really like to bring that happiness, that dark side is where it comes from. You see it with comedians.
Jim Carrey,
Yes.
Robin Williams.
Yes.
Oh my God, yeah.
Even Cat Williams said it. Like, yo,
Yeah.
you gotta have like a fucked up past.
Oh yeah.
you have to.
Because if you come from like a certain background where everything's easy, where are you funny?
Right.
You know? So when you hear that an artist, you don't even have to, the fact that like Nick explained some of the things that he's been through,
We get it.
you can feel that
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
So it's like when you have an artist that is able to bring that happiness where like you see how with Digita, it was like we're ready to run through a wall. Like you can bring that to somebody because you've been through something. I think that's dope.
It's authentic.
Well, you have to
Yeah.
know how to fight back when your back's against the wall.
Yeah.
Anybody has any closing arguments?
That was dope.
Keep it up.
Yugi for president.
Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys aren't aware, we have a Patreon available. When you go on there, you'll be able to see the dance practices, live performances, hashtag Redeemers. Trying to set up a schedule to see if we can actually start doing some Run BTS stuff. But y'all got a hashtag and let us know if y'all want it in the comments, and it will be available on Patreon. Lo, you can hand us out.
Road to 2 milli, road to 10K. Everybody, what we gotta say?
Get the fuck